Fair enough.
Any other thing, I'll let you borrow it. I still have. I think when you remember that DreamWorks movie Megamind.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I lent my cousins in New York my copy of Megamind, and they never returned it. It's been at least 6 years.
Dang.
At least.
A friend of mine actually left me his copy of Ice Climbers back when we were kids. And he never took it back, but I ran into him at like a 7-Eleven years later. I'm like, hey, I got your copy of Ice Climbers. Do you want that back?
I thought you were going to say a friend of mine when I was playing Melee loaned me his Ice Climbers, and he never gave it back. That'd be even better.
Yep.
Shout out to Ices, man. One of the least developed characters in this meta so far.
I mean, people looked at him and they're like, they can't wobble? Well, I ain't playing that
Yeah,
character.
I mean, I actually went into Ultimate. I played them in the demo, if you remember the College Tailgate demo last year. I played them, and I really liked them because that damage output, though.
Yeah.
When both of them are swinging.
I mean, you got 2 characters for the price of 1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Problem
But they probably have the worst disadvantage of the game being Sopo.
Yeah.
But once I get those desyncs down, I'll probably pick them back up.
I mean, it's only a matter of time.
Shout out to Iza.
I mean, you saw what happened with Mega Man, like, later in the Smash 4 meta.
Oh, yeah.
Like, once people started figuring out how to get all those complex setups, then they started doing good.
Yeah. I'm liking this man's tag. I don't know his actual tag, but Yoshi sucks. I'm down with it. I'm down with it. I'm saying that right in front of Gooshi, too. That's unbelievable. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's only been a week, and I've already lost to 3 different Yoshi players.
Dang.
Like, I don't even know what's going on with that character. Like, his out-of-shield options are insane.
Yep.
His air mobility is the best in the game, maybe next to Puff. That character. Anyway, but we don't have to talk about that character because we got Lucina versus Fox. Palu going Fox and NewMain going Lucina. Game 1 on PS2.
Yeah, and right away you just see Lucina just playing a keep away game, trying to zone out Fox, but the problem is all that speed Fox has.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is I think this matchup is slightly in Lucina's favor just because of how well she can edge guard Fox.
Yes.
But Fox whiff punishes Lucina so easily with that speed.
Yeah, and that's honestly the hardest thing in trying to figure out a lot of these matchups early on. It's like, how good is actually being better off stage if you can't get your opponent off stage?
Right. First lesson in fighting Fox, don't get dash attack. The second, throw him off stage.
Yep. Tries air dodge away, but not able to reach the ledge against
that
Mark.
dash attack lasts so long.
I know, it's such a nice attack. Good patience there, just sitting and shield, just waiting for Paulo to throw out the attack so he can punish it.
Oh, yeah. Actually, Paulo going Lucina.
Yep.
And NewMain going Fox. Well, let me tell you, Fox is not a bad NewMain to have. This character, top 5.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Woo!
Top 10 easily.
Oh, no. Okay.
Directional air dodges still made it back.
Yeah, that's always scary when you directional air dodge. You're like, oh, I'll hit the ledge, and you just go right over it.
Right.
Oh, I like that. Using the shine to try and cover the ledge there, but Paulo going right over.
Oh, whiffs the counter and not able to get a punish. But anyway, that up air is going to seal out that first stock for NewMain.
Yeah, I mean, once you're in the air against Fox, it's only a matter of time before that move comes out.
Oh, yeah. I want to see Paulo going a bit more aggressive. You got to swat at Fox. You got to keep him out. But he's just kind of letting NewMain come to him.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the biggest problem when fighting Fox. You don't want to give him all the space to move around because that's when you start getting mixed up as far as what he's going to do.
That shield is looking really low for NewMain.
Yeah.
Let's see if Paulo can capitalize.
Yeah, I mean, in those kind of situations.
Very nice. Spot dodging the dash attack and hitting him with the clean F smash. We're at basically even game. And just as I say that, Fox gets the up air and not as even.
But yeah, I mean, that's one of the downsides of having a long dash attack like that. Yeah, the hitbox stays out a while, but if you whiff, you're wide open.
Yeah. Fox is one of the few characters that does not have to worry about whipping a lot.
There we go.
He's just so fast. Anyway.
Some damage there.
Paulo reclaiming the lead after struggling in that first stock.
Yep.
Nice back air, send him off stage. Oh, whiffs the fair, but that up B, he should be able to get a down air or a counter. Very nice edge guarding.
Yep, and like you said, that's really where Lucina can shine in this matchup.
Oh, yeah. It's why I think the matchup would be even if Lucina did not, do what she just did.
Yeah. But right now, I mean, NewMain's trying to find some way to create an opening here. Oh, does not get the punish on the whiff neutral B.
Very great adaptation coming out from Paulo. He was struggling at first, but he's just making sure he's staying on the aggressive side.
Yeah, I mean, that aggression is really starting to pay off here because he's already got NewMain at 68. Yeah, he just lost that stock, but you got a good lead on Fox right now.
Good dash attack to up air is going to close that out, but Paulo looking to fire back, gets him off stage. Fails the edge guard, but swats at him with the dash attack. Back off stage, this should be it. Oh, great tech! That was a tech de Jesus.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't matter when you go past the ledge there and get F smash for it.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, Paulo taking that game 1. Very nice mid-game adaptation coming out from Paulo.
Yeah, just stuffing out the area that NewMain had to work with and kept him from being able to just run around and do whatever he pleased.
Oh, yeah. I would like to say what you want to see NewMain do differently to that game 2, but in the first couple of seconds of game 1, he really had his game plan down. You have to make sure you're whiff punishing Lucina, because that's the thing. The Swordies, they're very strong at keeping you at a distance, but they have such a linear play style. You know they're going for those short hop aerials.
Yep.
You know they're going to try to space you out with those tilts. So if you can time your approach around that, you're in a good spot, especially with a speedy character like Fox.
Exactly. That's the kind of stuff you want to be capitalizing in this matchup.
All right, if I was Paulo, I would definitely get rid of the triplats.
Yep.
No Yoshi story, no battlefield. Fox thrives on those stages, just able to extend his combos with those up airs on those platforms.
Yeah, I mean, that's the last thing you want to have to deal with because
Fox is up air.
Yeah, and then it's like even if he whiffs, he could just land on the platform right next to you and start up tilt.
Yep, that Vortex is back and stronger than ever.
The joys of across-the-board buffs.
Someone retweeted an old Smash 4 clip of like Fox Tech, and he was getting like up tilt to short hop. He was getting up tilt to short hop footstool, reset with the F tilt, and then start up tilting vortexing again. Fox was gross in Smash 4. He's great in this game, but I think the fact that we're getting a slightly diluted version of the character in this game, he's still this good. Like, okay, some would argue Fox is better. He definitely benefits from the ultimate engine.
Yeah.
But with no footstool shenanigans and the hip check, like the sliding F tilt.
Yep.
Oh, man. Game 2 on Battlefield.
All right, switching over to Ike.
Interesting.
This will definitely be an interesting take to how he ended up losing in game 1 here, because the difference is he can let Fox run around all he wants, but now he's got to get through a giant Ike Nair.
He also took him to Battlefield. What'd I just say?
Well, we'll see if that ends up coming into play here, but the nice thing is Ike can definitely poke through all of these platforms.
That was an interesting empty hop cross-up coming out from NewMain, or Paulo, rather. I don't know why he switched to Ike. I guess after stealing that first game with Lucina, he's like, I got an Ike in the works. I might as well bust him out, see if he can get the job done.
Yeah.
But this is definitely, I'd say, on paper at least, a rougher matchup for Ike, just because of the speed difference.
Yeah. I mean, if he can't keep the Fox out efficiently, this is definitely going to run away. But the nice thing for Ike is he can kill a lot earlier than Lucina.
That's also true. And Fox being one of the lightest characters in the game, questionably, he's going to be dying very early to Ike's anything.
Yeah, and I mean, in situations like this, a random call out like that could be what ends up taking his stock here.
All right, both players looking to close out this first stock.
Yeah.
When you're playing against Fox, you do not want to play from behind.
Yeah.
Good back air.
Yeah, that's what he needed, because NewMain's been doing a good job of keeping Paulo out of the middle here. You just see Paulo forced to try and jump around these platforms, try and find a way down. But the problem is Fox is just so fast that he just punishes any approach back to the ground.
No, goes for the double shine.
Okay. Ends up getting the spike off of the up B.
I don't know what Paulo was doing out there, but NewMain went for the double shine, but actually ended up killing him with the stage spike from the Firefox.
Yeah, I guess it just goes to show you that down B ain't what it used to be. Right now, NewMain just trying to get in there, finds the opening past all these nairs.
Oh, misses the tech, and he eats 2 up airs for it. So much damage. Fox's damage output is actually insane.
Yep. Tries to wait it out, but good call out with the get-up attack there. And NewMain's been playing a lot more patient now.
Oh, yeah.
Just sitting in shield, because he recognizes that.
Oh, has no jump. That's going to be it.
Dang.
You never want to jump at a Fox up tilt. You will be eating a string and probably a stock loss. All right, NewMain getting stuff cooking here. 22% on the board, 37 and counting.
Yeah, I mean, slowly but surely, this patience from NewMain just paying off here, because he's letting Paulo throw out all these hitboxes and just punishing each one.
Oh, misses the F smash. That would have been a pretty nice call out on the side B.
Man, that would have been scary if that hit.
Good back air is going to close it out. Basically an even game when you have someone who's as meaty of a hitter as Ike.
Yeah, I mean, if Paulo can get one good hit here with the Nair, he can definitely string up a lot of damage here.
Double up air is going to bring it to 23.
Trying to poke through the shield and slowly bringing it down.
Just a couple hits and we're already back to even. That's when you have a great comeback character like Ike. You're down but never out.
Yep.
These platforms working very well for NewMain.
Yep. Tries to delay with the down B and it
Oh,
works out.
that F tilt probably would have killed.
Yeah.
70% at the edge with Fox being as light as he is.
Yep.
Goes for it again, but not quite.
Oh, just barely misspacing that. Just staying out of the range of that air.
NewMain needs to be careful. I don't know why that wasn't an up smash punish. Seems like both players are just kind of throwing out moves, just fishing for a kill.
Yeah.
That Nair up air will not quite do it. He goes deep for the edge guard, but just whiffs.
Yep.
You got to get out of there. Side B recovering.
Yep.
Nice quick draw to give him off stage.
Oh, no.
This could be the end.
Oh, just misses the timing here.
Woo. Good down tilt to sweep him back up. Whoever lands is in the best position.
I
You
mean,
don't
all
wanna be
all they need at this point is just a sneeze, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this could be it. Oh,
Oh,
misses
no.
the back air. I don't know
Oh,
why.
no.
What are you doing, Paulo? What are
Why?
you doing? He could have just went for the up B.
Oh, my God.
He could have just went for the up B. He would have grabbed ledge
Yep.
and spiked NewMain.
Oh, my God.
Are you going to switch back to the Lucina, bro, or what? I mean, the Ike wasn't looking bad by any means. He was more or less getting the same result
Yeah.
as game one with Lucina. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know about that.
even on triplats, though, felt like that would have definitely been Fox's big comeback there.
Yeah.
But he kept it close with Ike. So, honestly, Ike going into game 3 could work out. But,
I'd switch back to Lucina,
Yeah.
personally.
I mean, if he ends up with a bigger stage, yeah, definitely switch to Lucina. But if you can get Fox onto a stage like Smashville,
Right.
stay Ike.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so going back to Battlefield, so probably just going to run it back, honestly. Oh, no, misclick on the
Guess
stage.
not.
Or are they remembering that Omegas and Battlefields exist?
All right, just as you said, going back to Smashville, looks like he might as well stay with the Ike.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Laurel with the Pac-Man shirt. Look at
Uh-oh.
Yanni.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Yanni. Can't hear me. Never mind. That shirt, though. I see you, bro. I see you.
Hold up. NewMain actually switching off Fox here and going Cloud. That is an interesting
That is a
con-
crisp shirt. Anyway, switching to Cloud is
Yep.
NewMain. That's very interesting. I thought the Fox was working out perfectly, or just as well.
I think he may have been worrying that with less space to work with, that might be working not in his favor here. So switching over to Cloud.
And
to try-
Cloud, yeah.
Yeah.
Even worse recovery than Fox. So if Paulo is on point with his edge guards, we're going to see curtains for NewMain.
Yeah. The nice thing is he can at least try and keep up in the spacing game this time around.
Right. Cloud definitely not going to be spaced out too hard, having a giant sword of his own.
Yep.
And it was reduced in range. And it's still plenty big.
Yep.
Only 15 seconds to use that limit.
Yep.
Very nice. I thought he was going to use the up B to recover, but he ends up retaliating with the side B.
Yeah, that was a good call, seeing Paulo going up high there, trying to cover high, so he just spaced it out and punished it.
That was very interesting. Too bad it didn't kill, but he's going to get him off stage nonetheless with that cross slash. Going a little too deep, not expecting the high recovery.
Yep.
Ooh, wow.
Oh.
That down air going to do it off the top.
Yeah, and that is a good response to
Cloud's
that.
still high tier, man.
Yeah.
He's still high tier.
I mean, people complain about all the broken stuff that's gone now, but he's still got a lot of the same strength that he had.
A lot of the things that made him great in Smash 4 still apply, but in lesser quantities, you know.
Yep.
Smaller dosage. You know, he's not ridiculous. He's just competent,
Yep.
you know.
Not able to recover after that attack.
That
So,
fair is such a better move in this game. Less ending lag and just more damage.
Yep. I mean, just being able to poke through a lot of the nairs that Lucina likes to use is definitely helpful.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's that little blind spot, like 45 degrees when she's in the air, that she's got to use a forward air Otherwise, she's wide open. From
Burns
that
the limit with the up B, but still has. Oh, he goes too deep. NewMain. That might end up costing him the set.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate because if he had gotten the spike hitbox, that I'd say that probably would have been worth it. But unfortunately, ends up losing a stock because he used his jump to hang out there.
Anyway, Yoshi. I was about to call him Yoshi sucks. Paulo. I'm completely all right with that tag.
Yeah.
Yoshi, people talk about Lucas needing a ban. What about Yoshi?
Nah, Yoshi's fine.
Oh, man. Yoshi's ridiculous. All right, NewMain getting that up tilt. Not capitalizing off the juggle situation.
Yeah, I feel like that's where he's been missing a lot of his punishes. Once his opponent's above him.
Oh, that's going to be it.
Yeah.
All right, GG's Paulo taking that set 2-1 over NewMain. I don't know why he switched to Cloud. His Fox, he definitely looked a lot less comfortable using Cloud.
Yeah, a lot of it, his punish game was definitely not as good as his Fox's punish game because you saw Paulo just finding his way back down to the ground a lot more than he did when it was Fox.
And that worse recovery definitely not doing him